From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the L.A. Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now the 7-year veteran, Austin Eckler. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders very strong in that victory a week ago.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was popped free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The Chargers at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Let's go.
On first down, Justin Herbert. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. You look at this Raiders defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out, they were right there on every single ball thrown and came away with 5 interceptions.
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Go.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis.
Hey, go.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. Herbert now. He's going to let it go end zone for Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Let's go, let's go. Hey. Let's go, let's go. Ready.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Running on first down, Eckler. Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Eckler going to get it again on second down. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down.
Hey, Ray. Let's go, let's go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Caught on the right side by Adams. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, they were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. The slot man in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Down the sideline he goes. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A gain of 37. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double, you would think it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Herbert. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Baylor tight. Go.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. Here's Herbert. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Baylor tight.
Herbert operating from the red zone. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Max Crosby. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
And that's their 1st sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
That will throw here to his running back. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. But that last throw, Charles, puts him over 15,000 yards passing now for his career.
And, Brandon, they're not going to stop the game and give him the game ball here, but that's still a pretty impressive number, and he's got plenty of more good football ahead of him. Although I would say The team should give him a game ball after it's all over.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll set up to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force them to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the first down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Davante Adams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. The Charger drive about to get going. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds his target, Allen. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
21.
Here's Herbert. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Flushed out right. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by
these
with
two
that
teams
EA
running
Sports
through their
halftime
final
report
adjustments
now.
before they head
Here's
back
Jonathan
out
Coach.
of the
Take it
tunnel.
away, Coach.
And for the call of the second half, let's go back to SoFi Stadium and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
It's caught here by Adams. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. He's going to have the first down and then some. And down to the 7-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Second and goal from inside the 5. And they'll run again. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads into bigger errors.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On second down, here's Herbert. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. Herbert changing things up. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing the out route, and he's got Eckler. Touchdown! Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers are back within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now a handoff looking right. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis. Inside the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way into the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play that put points on the board for their team.
Couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That ball complete to Isabella. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas 1st. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The first run for the backup, Abdullah. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now, we all know that an offense coordinator and a quarterback, they're aligned at the hip. But when you've got a runner who can get you that kind of yardage, that guy's invaluable.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2nd and 14. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 26. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. And that's complete to Adams. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And his kick is indeed good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Herbert. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. 23 yards the pickup there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That thing blown up by the defensive effort of Chandler Jones.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it wants to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Returnable here for Davis. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Here's 1st and 10. Herbert going to throw.
A little short pass. This is Everett. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Here comes 2nd down.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him out to the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Herbert to throw.
Flush to his right.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
And what a big play, because now you're guaranteed at least a shot at extending this one. He had the 40-yard line picked out as his bare minimum to give them some kind of a game-tying attempt, and he got there. Excellent determination on that scramble, and it might just help them snatch away a victory.
This is 1st and 10. Herbert.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Now Herbert.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this, because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's 2nd down.
Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Isabella. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
2 timeouts still available. Keep that in mind. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot.